A couple weeks ago, I was the side character in some internet drama, though it wasn't.
Moistcritikal. Boo! We're coming after you next, boys. So apparently this guy has 10 million followers. Ooh. And it really is. That's really how this whole place is. Even for you guys. I mean, I can't tell you how many redheads messaged me saying, Mike, Moistcritikal is covering. He has 11. So what? He sucks. You know? So having the 10 million is what makes him good. You know, this is like that Mr. Beast syndrome. Because Mr. Beast is rich, because he's so big, therefore he good. No, this guy's terrible. And in fact, he did a awful retelling of the incident. He didn't look into it. He got every detail wrong. Didn't do any research, but thought, oh, I'll make a video and gobble up all the views. I'll collect all the coin. Sticking my nose into a Twitter trend I got no business being involved in. So it was interesting to watch this because he didn't know the story. It was like the laziest reporting. I'd be more excited to be on like Tommy NC 2010's stream than this guy. And it was funny. It really opened my eyes to, you know, and I hope some other listeners, when you're watching this guy, well, what else is he sloppily and lazily reporting? You know, what else is this bedroom tuber getting wrong? I just, you know, the time is over. It's time to evolve. You can't just sit in front of your webcam with your Apple headphones talking into the webcam in your bedroom anymore when you're making millions of dollars. Sorry, you got to put some of that money to work. You got to evolve the whole thing and do something different. So we're in his little bedroom. We've got, here's all I need to know. If you hang a YouTube plaque, you're my enemy. That's all I need to know. There you go. If you hang, and then I'm thinking, I'm seeing this sign that says moist, and I'm thinking, ew, did he like choose this name because moist is an uncomfortable internet word? This to me is worse than let's go. Moist. Oh, that really makes, have you heard a girl said, oh, the word moist? Oh, I'm sorry that. Oh, it makes me so, does it? Or did you hear that? Is that a meme that you mistook for your own reality? So, of course, you know, and this really represents how he just jumps on a trend and takes it for his own, like Ethan Klein. He even took the word moist. Not your word. That's the internet's cringe little word.
And it's not cringe. The word moist perfectly describes
exactly. That's what I meant. It's cringe.
What it's supposed to
Yes. What I meant by cringe.
It's a great word.
Yes, thank you. What I meant by cringe was that it's cringe to say moist is uncomfortable. That's what I mean. It's very silly. It's not your idea. It's very similar to, I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. You didn't. You heard somebody else say that. Now you're using this as your own personality. I found that to be heinous. This guy is the pits. Cut the cord, folks.
And someone says in the chat he did make a follow-up video.
Yes,
and I just wanted to say he made a video apologizing. Being
yeah,
like,
well, that's what we're going to show. Here, look, I've got it. So he made this video. Salvo and I were completely dissatisfied, but as a joke, I mean, we don't really give a fuck. But Salvo started going after him all day, saying, what is this bullshit video? He got so scared, he actually made a second video called I Got Called Out.
And his second video is as boring as the first.
And look how pathetic this is. Here, listen to this.
By golly, I tell you, these YouTuber super roast battles from Def Noodles are the gift that just keep on giving.
This is a
but
bonus.
Unfortunately, I've been caught in the crossfire, and now it's my cheeks on the...
I just want to make it perfectly clear. It is not okay to watch nerds like this all day unless you're gobbling up information to go after them later. You're only supposed to watch this as a gag, as a hate, because you hate him. You cannot be watching him daily for real. Okay? You must unsubscribe. I'm so sorry. This is not what we're all doing. Okay? Listen to this.
The grill getting cooked. They got me strung up like a pig being rotated around an open flame because of my video from yesterday, where I talked about how at the most recent Super Roast battle, Def Noodles assaulted a man. The whole video is just spent me making fun of Def Noodles, but I've been called out for getting something wrong in regards to the person who got pushed. Now,
And
I
it's
will
like, you fucking spaz. Like, we're not even serious. You got it wrong. And then he actually made an apology video. Well, let's scare him more. Everybody, every time you see this guy, ooh, Redbar is so I've never seen him this mad. Never seen him like this. He says he's got all sorts of plans. Please.
Are these videos of Corey assaulting the audience like 10 minutes long?
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like that. So if anyone has that, send it up.
I have them in my email. They're just taking a long time to download
That's
for some
okay.
reason.
Yeah, here. And again, not important. It'll get out there. We'll put them on. I just want to hear how this guy apologizes like a complete loser, some bonus material.
will fully admit I didn't know the whole context of the person who got pushed. I assumed it was just another audience member going up there to deliver a roast, as we saw in the last one. But apparently there's a very deep lore between him and Def Noodles, and it's so deep that it makes Tolkien's work look like creative writing done by a child.
Don't listen to his comparisons.
There's so many twists and turns with so many layers to this onion, it's remarkable. And I was called out by a couple YouTubers, as well as Salvo, the person in the video himself, for not knowing this connection. And I take full responsibility for not researching this.
I thought he was going to kind of like come back with you know, like he was going to fight back a little bit.
No.
But it's just, I take total responsibility for this lack of awareness. Like, what kind of a fucking fool are you? What a fucking pussy.
Enough, I just made the assumption that it was like the first super roast battle where it was just random people that Def Noodles...
I mean, this guy also, not that it matters, he's about this tall. Really. I mean, this guy might be 5'1". He was a commentator at one of the boxing matches. That's how far this clout could go. They made him a commentator of a boxing match because he has a big account. And I couldn't believe he was so miniature. I mean, he's a freak. He's very similar to that guy outside that bar, that speakeasy with the cripple that I was talking about. Yes, what's the password? He's very similar to that guy.
Lured in here, probably with the false pretense that I was going to be a popular stream or something. I didn't know that there was anything deeper to it, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh,
I
sorry.
wish I did know that,
We
though,
got him to say
because
sorry.
if I did, I would have made a lot more jokes about it. Because apparently Def Noodles invited Salvo was the guy on the stage, invited him there to perform roasts. His whole thing was pull up or shut up. So Salvo said bet and pulled up. And in response to that, Def Noodles got so upset his blood was boiling, eyes rolled into the back of the skull, and he was overcome with the devil. So he lashed out and gave him like a hockey body check from behind, sending him off stage.
Redbar. Oh, yeah, we were very unhappy with his explanation of Redbar. Do we have a time code for that in the last video, the first one?
Let's see.
YouTuber comedy event. Because he starts... Here, maybe when I go to the clip of him playing it. Yeah. Here, this will show you.
Go to 158.
158, wow. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah, so he's showing the clip, then he's going to talk a little Redbar. I'm pretty sure this guy knows what Redbar is. Here, listen to this.
At first I thought this was staged, because it looks like something straight out of the WWE. I was half expecting Stone Cold Steve Austin to come out with a beer and a chair and hit Def Noodles in the back with it. But it wasn't. This is as raw as it gets. Def Noodles truly did blast through the door like the Kool-Aid Man and shoved this guy into the crowd. Now I don't know who the guy is on stage, and I also don't know what they're chanting. It's like a fucking Yanny and Laurel situation here. I really hear a bunch of different things. At first, I thought they were chanting ringworm. And I started connecting.
And that's why we were getting so mad. It's like the whole story was online. Like, how did you even watch that clip without figuring out the other pieces of the story? Because it was all kind of available as one. So that means you just saw this clip, didn't ask any more questions, just went in, thought you'd make a video, earn a couple $1,000 off AdSense, and go on your merry way. Not today.
Dots and doing some mental gymnastics to figure out how the fuck that made sense. So I thought he was up there accusing Def Noodles of having a ringworm.
No.
And everyone started chanting
No one
ringworm.
thought that.
But then I started like really trying to digest it like a fucking audio engineer trying to get into the weeds of it. And then I kept hearing rebar. And then that didn't make any sense to me either, because what, are they all fans of like construction? Why would they be chanting about rebar? So I then turned to the comment section to figure out if anyone knew what they were saying. and it turns out he was chanting Redbar, which is
Thank you.
apparently a show
Apparently.
that makes fun of Deaf Noodles sometime. So he was getting the crowd to
barely
turn
make
against
fun of
Deaf
him,
Noodles by
actually.
chanting Redbar, I think. That's
You
the lead.
think. Okay, well then don't do a video if you just think. Okay, you gotta know if you want that money. Give the money to us. Huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Give the money you made from the videos to us. We'll donate it to a nice black charity. I gotta take another break. I gotta get some water and cool down before I get sick. We'll be right back with much more on our little Redbar show. See you soon. Just the intro, folks.